Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be going through KastKing rods and reels. This is my first encounter with this company and with this product, and I'm getting ready to go on a trip to Louisiana. We're going to be doing a bunch of sight fishing. You guys know normally I use the Daiwa BG series, but I figured, hey, I know this is searched a lot. I know a lot of people wonder, is this a good reel? Is this a reel worth buying? Are these good products? Who knows? So today I'm going to put these all together, unbox these rod tubes right here, get this stuff loaded up, and then we're going to cut over to Louisiana and do some sight fishing. Before I open the rods, I want to show you the reels. I've got a little helper with me today. I got 3 of the Valiant Eagle series reels here. I got 2 of the 2000 series and 1 of the 3000 series. And so this is what we're working with. From what I read, this is good for saltwater fishing and for freshwater fishing, of course. And so we're gonna go ahead and open up these rods. It started to rain, so I moved into my garage. So I've got 2 of these rods that came. I got the Speed Demon. This is the Pro. It says jig/worm on here. It's a 7-foot 3-inch rod, still wrapped in plastic. Looks good. I'm not going to use it for worms. I am going to use it for a jig though. Bugs jigs, you guys know I love that, so I'm going to be using this for sight fishing. I'm not really big into specs, to be honest with you. Fast action, medium power, line weight 10 to 20 pound. Lure weight, 1/4 ounce to 3/4 ounce. And again, to be honest, I'm not really big into specs, so I want a rod to just feel good when I'm using it. Make sure it's light so I can make a bunch of casts and make sure it has enough power and strength. And that's pretty much it. So I got 2 of these, and we're gonna pair these with our 2000s. I did get 1 of these to check one of these out for you guys. And I could be saying this wrong, but this is the KastKing. It's a Perigee 2, maybe? I'm not sure. Again, the specs on this, it's an action fast. This is a medium heavy rod. Lure weight about 3/8 to 3/4 ounce. Good rod. Black. It doesn't seem to be, I mean, maybe it's just as light as the other one. It's a little bit shorter. But I think I'm going to put the 3000 on this. I definitely want to put the 2000s on these Speed Demon Pros, that's for sure. We're going to go ahead and marry these 2 together. I got the Valiant Eagle. This is the 2000 on the Speed Demon. And on my rods, this is by coincidence. I didn't really check this out, to be honest with you. But I love rods where this tightens from the top. I just feel like you should use the help of gravity when you're building rods, you know? Instead of the twist from the bottom, I really like the twist from the top because it seems, I don't like having to twist up from the bottom when I'm fishing to give my reel a little tighten. I love to be able to go from the top. So anyways, that's that. And there it is, paired up. Looks good, feels good. Feels like a rod and reel. I mean, it looks like good quality stuff. But we won't know until we get it on the water, get it on the salt, try and catch some fish with it. Then we'll really see if this is worth it or if it's not worth it. What do you think, Owie? What do you think? We're not sure. Cut to Louisiana. Let's get this thing on the water and on some fish. There goes the ship. There it is. Oh, my drag was not set. Woohoo! There we go. Finally got one on. Awesome. Looks like a little thick one. There we go. There we go. That's what we've been looking for. Well, there we go, guys. Just got a beautiful red. Big one too. Let's talk about these KastKing reels and rods. And so let me start off by saying I broke 2 of my rods as soon as I got to Louisiana. Just the craziest thing. They were on my kayak and my kayak actually launched itself and then went under like this handicap railing thing and snapped both of the rods right here at the bottom. And so I only got to use this one all week. So this is the Speed Demon paired with a 3000. Yeah, 3000. Okay, so I cast this rod probably 300 to 350 times in the last few days. Just sight casting, blind casting, do a bunch of things with it. I didn't get to exclusively use KastKing. So take this, you know, however you should take this. But I got about 300 to 350 casts in on this rod. Caught some fish on this rod. Caught big fish on this rod, you know, nice overslot redfish, black drum. I don't think I got that on film. Some, you know, regular size, you know, slot reds, some rat reds. And so it definitely went through its paces. Now, let me tell you some things I like about this rod. For what it is, it's a pretty light rod. Feels good. Feels good with the jig on there. You know, this is a 1/4 ounce jig head. I've been throwing another 1/4 ounce different type of jig, a Bugs jig. And the rod itself, it feels good. It's responsive. You can feel the jig working, which is nice. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. It's held up. It's held up pretty nice. Got some mud on there, but it's holding up. And I have faith that it will hold up. There's this piece on here that spins between the locking nut. That's interesting. I'm not sure that needs to be there. That might be a little bit more for aesthetics. I'm not sure, but this thing spins just a little bit and then it locks down on itself. So, you know, I just found that a little interesting. I don't know why it does that, but it's fine. It looks cool. It looks cool on the rod. Let's talk about this reel. I dropped this whole setup in the marsh. Okay, the salty marsh. Dropped it in there. I was pretty frustrated because I didn't have any fresh water to rinse it off immediately. I did have a bottle of water, but I didn't want to use that because it's hot out here. I needed to drink that. Had to drink that. Sorry, my walkie-talkie went off. Had to drink that. And so this, you know, sat with just salt and nasty on it for probably 6 hours. Washed it off, used it the next few days, not one hiccup. No slow issues, you know, no salty cranks or anything like that. Worked out just fine. I was happy with it. Surprised that it really took that dropping. I've had other reels that were more expensive fall in and be done. So this did well. It held up good. I will say that when I was on bigger fish, when those fish would do these like, and now these are bigger fish, when they were just doing these head runs kind of like that, the drag did seem to like stutter step every once in a while, like zzz, and then you know. And I know the difference between a fish kind of jerking its head and stopping and drag not being as smooth. It's definitely not the most smoothest drag I've ever used, but it is a smooth drag, you know. But on certain big runs, you can feel the reel kind of. And maybe it needs to be broken in. I don't know. Maybe it's just so fresh that it was doing that. But again, you know, didn't put a hindrance on my fishing or my catching at all. It was just I noticed sometimes on those really fast runs that, you know, it would kind of zzz, 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 kind of like that on the drag, and the rod would kind of bend forward as the fish was running really fast. So I don't know. But again, if you ask me, I like this setup. I liked the setup. I had fun with it. It caught fish. It did well. It's going to be in my arsenal of reels. It's not going to be the reel and rod combo I use exclusively, but I'm happy with it. It turned out to be a good setup. Okay, I don't know if that helps you. Maybe that helps you. Maybe that doesn't help you. Anyways, hope this video helped somebody out there looking at KastKing gear. Should you buy it? Should you not buy it? If there's something you want answered, please let me know. I'll be here to answer your questions in the comments down below. Thanks for watching this video. If there's anything else you want me to open up, look at, review, just hit me up and I will do it. See you guys next time.